Okay, good morning to you out there. Catching up with Tommy Mac Podcast via the 1010XL podcast platform. Of course, 1010XL app, 1010XL.com. You'll also see us all over YouTube and all over social media. My show brought to you by Team Tommy Mac. Great to have all of them on board. As you see, I'm not at home. I'm not at my home studio, and I'm not at the 1010XL's podcast studios, which, by the way, are changing in a couple weeks. Looking forward to the new gigs. I'm outside the newly done recently, the Castillo Real Resort Hotel right here in St. Augustine Beach. This is outside the pool. This place is very family friendly, as you can see. You got a 1 foot depth all the way down to 5. A beautiful setting. You're right. The beach is right here. It's a great spot. The Patel family's done it once again. They're phenomenal. Hey, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. The signal out by the pool is not the best, but the view is, so I went with the view. But if you can't hear me, just throw me a thumbs up if you would out there on the screen. That'd be greatly appreciated. But, yeah, great spot. Think of it next time you want to come down and get away, whether you're far away and want to come to the beach in St. Augustine or just up the road like me, man. I'm an hour away, and it feels like I'm outside Castillo Real. It's absolutely cool. So great beach, too. As well, of course, our Jacksonville Jaguars go to 3-1, beating the San Francisco 49ers 26-21. First time out on the West Coast for a long time, getting a victory. Congratulations to everybody. And listen, no matter what I say about during the show today, which is all positive for the most part, we're 3-1. And we went out to San Fran. Although we almost let them back in, we took care of business, and we did what we had to do. And we got a coach that ain't taking no shit from nobody, which, I love that, especially if he can back it up, which I'm assuming he can, or he wouldn't be that fiery. Nonetheless, it doesn't matter. I like that he had something to say. And, Solid didn't back down either, so I don't know. But whatever, it was great, and I think it just gives us, as Jaguar fans, just a great feeling of, this coach, he's badass, man. He is bad to the bone, and he gets the job done. And again, we're 3-1. We are 3-1, and atop the AFC South. Glad I put that money down, knock on wood, early in the year, because I believe in this team. We got to get better, though. We got to get better. But I'm starting with Liam Cohen. Liam, you're the perfect guy for the job, man. You've proven it time and time again. It's absolutely great. Your fire, your accountability, play calling, for the most part, very, very good. I do got a couple questions. Hey, Eric, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay, would you? I just want to make sure that I'm coming in loud and clear out there to everybody. I appreciate y'all checking it out each and every time. I really do. But, yeah, Liam, I mean, look, he's doing it right. He's doing it right. He doesn't boast. He doesn't brag. He just does what he has to do to get this team ready to win. They got some cleaning up to do. And let me tell you something. When you win, it's easy to take that critique, without a doubt. A lot of guys played a big part in the victory. So we'll start with all the good stuff, because we should. Because, again, we're 3-1, and we're leading the AFC South with Kansas City coming to town. Are you kidding me? Monday Night Football? I know my crew's coming. We're going. I'm trying to get my youngest in. She's got school the next day, but this is, you only live once. You only live once, and, junior year in high school only means so much in my house, or in my book. I should say my house, in my book, but nonetheless, keep on studying, kids. It'll be good for you. But, again, Liam, great job, man. Just great job. And I love at the end, the fire. I love that you're not taking any grief from anybody, and that's absolutely fantastic. Look, first half was great. It was. First half was very, very good, especially our offense. Our offense was clicking. ETN, you're the man. Man, I can't say enough good things about Travis Etienne Jr., man. I mean, think about it. Coming into camp, people were thinking he's traded, he's out of here, he's never going to keep up. Tank first. Oh, then the two rookies. Well, what does he do? He keeps producing at a high level, man. He was unbelievable yesterday. Unbelievable at 6.5 yards a carry, way over 100 yards. Just absolutely fantastic. Great blocking, great vision, great cuts. Absolutely incredible, without a doubt. Travis Etienne, just a phenomenal day. Devin Lloyd, another guy. All we wanted to do was replace him, but what does he do? Thank you very much. What does he do? he just comes out and is having an incredible year. And by the way, this is how smart Campanile is, the defensive coordinator. You know what he's doing for the most part for Devin Lloyd in coverage? Just drop in the hole, just in the middle, just survey. Just use your athleticism to make a read on the ball. I'm not asking you to figure it out. I'm not asking this and that. I'm asking you just to drop into the hole, which is in the middle. A lot of times in men, guys, you're in the hole because they get shoved into the hole, forced into the hole, and you're there to make a play. He's making plays. He's making hits. He's all over the field. I can't say enough great things about Devin Lloyd. And you know what? Who cares if they picked up your fifth-year option? You're making a shit ton of money, my friend, and good for you. Absolutely good for you. I knew I brought my water here somewhere. I had a nice breakfast inside, too. The La Coquina restaurant here at the Castillo Real in St. Augustine Beach. I'll be back. I got my wife's birthday today. Happy birthday, babe. We've been celebrating her all week. all week. She's out on a beach walk. I'm doing a show, and then we're going to pack up and head back to Jayville so I can be ready for Helmets and Heels at 2 o'clock. But absolutely great spot here in Castillo Real. Parker Washington. Listen, he saved the day. Think about that. 26 points. His 7, that leaves us with 19 or 6. That leaves us with 20. You know what I mean? So that was a huge punt return. And another guy that just continues to step up and get the job done. A couple drops last week. We saw it. We all know it. But you know what? He really played some outstanding football without question. Travis Hunter, not just the big grab. Hey, good morning, Jimmy. Not just the big grab down the middle. You see his blocking on some of those runs? He's getting in there. He's fired up. He's making things happen. Listen, he had a good game. He's ready. By the way, I put money down, cheap money, $7.50 for Travis Hunter to score twice yesterday. I didn't win, but it's $7.50, so I'm okay. But the payout would have been $300 and something. He's ready for a breakout game. When will it come? When will it come for Travis Hunter to really have that breakout game? And by the way, on defense, I know he gave up a couple things. I just want to see him more pressed. Hey, Dale, good morning to you, my friend. We all love Victory Monday, don't we? I want to see him more pressed up on the line of scrimmage. I don't want to see him back. Let him dictate. He's a physical kid, man. I thought he was going to be a little thin for the NFL, but he is a physical young man, and I love it. Way to go, Travis. Way to go. Dennis Gardeck, look. You see the difference in defensive mindset with Anthony Campanile. Punching out the ball. It is now becoming second-hand nature. You saw Lewican do it. You saw Gardeck do it. They're all doing it. Why? Because it's a mindset. Punching out. And by the way, he was screaming that all camp. He was screaming it all camp. You could hear him from a mile away. Punch the ball out. And he would throw a couple F-bombs in there on occasion, which was great. I love that stuff. But it was like this whole thing, like, hey, man, we're getting the ball out. We're getting the ball out. Thanks, Dale. I'll let my beautiful bride know about her birthday wishes. Let's see. Josh Hines-Allen, another great outing all over the field. Lewican had a great outing. They all, look, they except a couple drives. We're going to go over it. Listen, you're up 26-14, okay? They're a good team. Purdy's good. They're good. I know they're good. But what's your job as a defense? Man, you don't give up 14 points. Actually gave up 17. You don't give up 2 touchdown drives when you're ahead like that. You got to slam it. Now, things happen during it, but at the same time, you got to make it happen. You got to make it happen. And by the way, way too many penalties yesterday. Way too many. I'm not done with the good yet, so I'll get to that in just a minute. Eric Armstead. Catch him every Friday with us on Helmets and Heels. Lauren Brooks, Taylor Dahl, and myself talking about the Jags. What a storybook ending. You know what I mean? Good morning, Steve. What a storybook ending. Like for him. Like here you are. You know, he was solid. They were solid. Look, they did nothing on the run game. Purdy did have 8.1 yards per pass, but under 60%. He was not very good. You could tell he was off, throwing high balls, throwing them all over the place. He just didn't look very comfortable. Part of that's us. Part of that probably him coming back and being off for a couple weeks. Whatever, we'll take it. The 2 drives that he did lead, that was good. That was good. Yeah, I see that, Stevie. No, he's not playing around. I like it. The question, look, I heard like Salah's like this 5th degree like jiu-jitsu champion or something like that. So just make sure if you're going to do that, make sure you can back it up. I think he can. He's a big enough guy. He's from Mass. Most guys from Massachusetts know how to throw. I think they were born that way, or they just taught that way. So I'm not worried about our coach. But, hey, man, if you're going to do that, just make sure, you don't need your players there. You don't need them there. You're going one-on-one all the way in. That's what I want to see. Get face-to-face and then a little ting, little uppercut. Just chatter the jaw a little bit, the teeth. Once the teeth clang, you got a chance. There's no doubt about that. But very happy for Eric Armstead and making that great play at the end. That strip sack saved the day. There's no doubt. Listen, again, tale of two halves. First half was very good. I was at a sports bar. Holy cow, a bunch of Eagles fans right up the road here in St. Augustine Beach. I can't remember. Constellations, maybe, something like that. It's great. It was an awesome place. Great food. Our three daughters drove down, hung out with Mom for the day, and watched the first half together. Then my wife and I went over to River and Fort and sat at the bar and just watched the second half. Totally different atmospheres. The first one was wild and crazy with a bunch of Eagle fans, and then the Jag fans came in. It was great. I love it. And then we went to a little quieter route, but man, it was fun to watch. I'm glad we got the victory. But tale of two halves. I mean, it's 17-6 at halftime. You were in full control of this football game. And then you let them back in. And you got to keep that pedal to the metal, foot on the gas, break them. You got to break them. It's like, you MMA fighters out there. You don't let up when you got him down. No, you hurt him even more until he submits. And that's what we got to see. So we'll get into the final team stats brought to you by Team Tommy Mac. Listen, the fumble recovery by LeQuint Allen that saved a field goal. That was big. That was in the second half. That was after Lloyd's second interception. The punt return for a touchdown saved us big time. Big time. That was incredible. Way to go, Parker. Way to go. Had one last year against Miami. That was just great. That was just, and my friend, good friend, Brant Boyer, I'm sure he's licking his wounds today because that was tough. We did a good job on special teams. Congratulations to Sean Farwell and company. They got it down. Let's see. I'm just trying to get all the good stuff here, and I think that's about it. At the end of the day, we win the game, and we're 3-1. But let's go through it because that's what we do. I know. I wrote it. That Ricky Pearsall, he's a legit wideout, man. He's fun to watch. He's fun to watch, but I'm glad he's okay. I know we've got some injuries. D-Ham got hurt, and Trayvon got hurt. Hopefully not too serious for both those guys. We need those guys. Hey, listen, they had 3.5 yards per carry. McCaffrey had 2.9. That's shutting their ass down, man. That's kicking their ass up front on defense, that is. And then on offense, how about that? I'll give you a team stat. 4.7 yards per carry. And ETN is 6.5. That's our O-line kicking their ass. That's fucking beautiful, man. Just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. But let's go through it. We'll start with the first quarter, of course. San Fran's first drive, 13 plays, 52 yards. They get a field goal. Felt like a bend, don't break kind of effort from our defense. There was an 18-yard pass to Juszczyk on that first play. I think that threw us all off. Nobody was expecting that. We'll expect that in the future, or at least have an eye out for that in the future. But we bend, don't break. We stopped them, forced them into a field goal. They are up 3-0. We take over 12 plays, 53 yards. There was a punt, not too impressive. ETN had -2 on a left tackle, incomplete pass to Brian Thomas on third down. And the end around, look, I love Parker Washington. I don't think he's the end around guy. I just don't. You need speed, because all it takes is one guy. Can he bow it out or make a move and go? You know what I mean? I'd rather leave that to BTJ and Travis Hunter, in my opinion, and De'Ami Brown when he gets back healthy. But nonetheless, we go 12 plays, 53 yards, and then punt on their second drive. We do a great job here. This is when Gardeck punches the ball out on our former tight end Luke Farrell. That was a big hit, and then a nice punch out by Gardeck. I'm telling you, that's him getting embedded in their head. It is. I'll be honest, I don't know if I remember going through it that much. I remember second guy in, try to punch it out. But I was always trying to, just hit people. I guess I should have focused more on the football, but we are in today's day and age, and that's a great thing. So 4 plays, 26 yards, get a fumble. Gardeck knocks the ball out, and then what happens? Okay, again, I'm going to credit Taylor Dahl again, my co-host on Helmets and Heels. She said a long time ago, she's like, ETN's most effective outside, and we agree. I mean, I'm like, absolutely. Without it. Now, he's gotten better inside. I'm not saying you're not going to you're going to play him inside or run him inside, but that right off the tackler, the tight end, inside the wide receiver kicking out, it just seems to always work. He makes a great play. He's shown his home run capability. Again, can't say enough about Travis Etienne Jr., man. That's the way to do it, man. Down and out, chips are down. What do? What do? You fight back is what you do, and show them what you're made of. And I can't be more happier for that young man. I think it's absolutely incredible. Great blocking, great running. Jags up 7-3. All right, San Francisco gets the ball back. 4 plays, 37 yards, ends in Devin Lloyd's first interception. He just didn't see him. But how do you miss a 6'4" backer? I don't know, but that's what I'm talking about earlier. What Campanelli's done for Lloyd. Just sit in a hole, man. Being a hole player, especially in man, it's really fun. I mean, you're just kind of hanging back. You're looking, and then you see it, or you're just going to make a play on the ball. He was absolutely phenomenal, man. I cannot stress enough what a great day and a great game by Devin Lloyd. That was the first pick. Mason Smith got an unnecessary roughness on a play. Probably ear-holed somebody. I didn't see the replay yet. But, by the way, I have not watched the film, but I did a lot of studying and done my stuff. And I remember, of course, a lot from yesterday and my Twitter post. And put a little notes in my phone. But I am going to watch certain plays because I want to see a couple things. And I'll get back to you on them later in the week. But nonetheless, here we go. We continue. Then the Jags go down for a touchdown drive. This is beautiful now. 13 plays, 89 yards. They've beaten up the clock. It's fantastic. And 28 yards pass to Travis Hunter was massive. Delay of game on 3rd and 1. Delay a game. We had too many delay of games. It's the call getting in late, quarterback getting it out, but mostly the call. Listen, I used to call the defense, and this was our signal, like, give me the call. And the harder you shook your mask, the more you wanted to say effing call, like, effing call. And, they'd be yelling back and forth, and you're, like, trying to get everybody set. And I can only imagine with the quarterback in the offense and all that stuff. So, but unacceptable. You cannot have a delay of game penalty. You're driving. It's 3rd and 1. You're right there. Not good. I will say this. It was a great mix of pass and run and keeping them honest. I went through the play-by-play, and then I remembered what I was going through. So these are just reviews of that, but they kept them honest. That was really good. And Hunter Long, back-to-back catches, absolutely incredible. And my daughter Avery wins on an anytime TD. Yeah, how about that? Anytime TD. She put it down 5, won 150 or 130, something like that. We were all excited. It was great. Listen, that kid's a weapon in the red zone. He is. He's shown that. He showed it in camp. I love it. I'm not just bragging on him because he's a Boston College guy. He's doing a really good job. And got down at the end, something the quarterback didn't do, which is crazy to go out of bounds here. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But that was a very, very good drive. Tootin had good runs. ETN, Brian Thomas Jr., and Brenton Strange, who's turning out to be an absolute beast for us at tight end. No question about that. San Fran gets the ball back. We're up 21-3. 21-3. How about that in the second quarter? We scored 17 points. No, we're up 17-3. What am I doing? That's wrong. We're up 17-3. 17 points, all in the second quarter. That's absolutely incredible. All right, we get them to go 3 and out and punt on their 4th drive. Our 4th drive, yeah, he missed. Yeah, going to Tim Pat. I got nothing against Tim Patrick. I don't. I just don't see a reason to go to him like in the offense. I don't know who else who do you have that can come up? But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he needs more opportunity. I just haven't seen enough. But the few I have seen, it just doesn't seem like it works out. They 3rd and 11. Trev misses Strange. Got a punt. So, all right, you're up 17-3 late in the second quarter. On their 5th drive, they get a field goal drive. That was another bend, don't break. They needed a hook and ladder on that one. Listen, when you got to go to a trick play in the second quarter to spark your team, I don't know. Shows you're kind of desperate in my book. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I'd say that about our team as well. They had a 12-play, 54-yarder. Catch interference on the punt from Rishon Lane, the second 15-yarder. They go down the field. A 3rd and 10, a 14-yard pass to the tight end. Tong killed us. Purdy had an 11-yard scramble. Then they need the hook and ladder. And then 1st and goal at the 7. This is great. 2-yard run, incomplete pass, incomplete pass. They settle for a field goal down there in the red zone. Great job by the D. Ben, don't break again. That's okay, man. We'll take it. We will absolutely take it. It is 17-6. And absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. We are doing great. All right, so we go down. Massive kickoff return it's 14-6. I'm sorry, 14-6. Tootin has a great kickoff return. I'm sorry, I lost my spot. Great kickoff return, 54 yards. The pass to LeQuint plus the face mask. 11-yard pass to Brian Thomas Jr. False start in Ndogi. You saw the brace on Anton. You knew it was some kind of elbow. That's probably an elbow thing. Hopefully he's going to be okay. He did come back in. No doubt about that. Let's see here. We've got 11-yard pass to Brian Thomas Jr. I said that. 10-yard pass to Hunter. Good job. 2nd and 5 at San Fran 9. Short pass to Etienne. He doesn't get out of bounds. T-Law's got to spike the ball to stop the clock. No timeouts left. But Cam Little hits a field goal as time expires. 17 points in the second quarter for our Jaguars. Great job. I mean, you are absolutely in control. 17-6 at halftime. 17-6. It's stunning, isn't it? And a block off the beach. Castile Real Resort Hotel. Put that in your book and make it a weekend, make it a night. St. Augustine downtown right here. Took a, 5-minute Uber ride. It was just great. Had a great time. I highly recommend it. All right, halftime adjustments. I put there on Twitter. How come it seems like the teams we play make halftime adjustments, but then we don't make halftime adjustments? You know what I mean? Hey, good morning, Doug. Well, by the way, I had the G-Men in that upset. Congratulations. Got it done. But why does it seem that way? We don't adjust to their adjustments. Easier said than done. Don't get me wrong. It just seemed like what? Like on their defense, more pressure, more confusion. On their offense, more throwing. A little bit of running, but getting C-Mac even more involved. We'll go through it. All right, Jag 6 drive. They start off the second half 3 and out with a punt. Short pass to Strange for 7. ETN stuffed. 4th and 1 on their own 44. They go for it, and a false start on Walker Little, our left tackle. Hey, listen, our O-line played great. No QB hits, no sacks. I'm not. False starts suck. They can't be. Sort of holding. Can't be. It happens. But I will take that output by our offense line. Once again, they are showing, including me, thought they were going to be not a weak league, just didn't know. Didn't look good in camp. But they're looking fucking really good, and I'm really proud of them. Not that they care, but I am. I love a good O-line. You know I do. O-line sets the tone, D-line too, but man, it's like, give me a bunch of badass O-linemen, and we can win a lot of football games, no doubt about that. All right, so we forced a punt because now it's 4th and 6. Good call there. I don't know if I'd have gone for it on 4th and 1. There's a call later that we, I think we go for a field goal. I'm surprised we didn't go for it. Analytics and everything. I'm not giving them shit. I'm just saying. All right, Niners take the ball. 8 plays, 73 yards. Touchdown drive. Boom. They're back in it. Boom. They get a 2-point conversion. Here we go. 5-yard run to C-Mac. 23-yard pass to the tight end, Tongue down the middle. Antonio Johnson was on that, I believe. Deep pass, incomplete on the sideline. That's where, what's his name, got hurt, I think, Pearsall. Good catch, but he's out of bounds. But good job. We got it. 5-yard run by C-Mac. 14-yard pass to Jennings. Another run by C-Mac. 7-yard penalty, PI on Tyson Campbell. And it was, next play, 5-yard penalty for defensive holding. And it was 2-yard run by Brian Robinson. 8-yard pass to C-Mac for a touchdown. Then a 2-point conversion by Jennings. Who made the adjustments? Now, you may not be able to adjust during that drive. I understand that, right? You need a off the field, we can look at stuff and talk. I get it. But these penalties killed you. 12 yards of penalties. They killed you on that drive. So we let them back in. Again, first half was absolutely incredible. Incredible. Second half, We won, so I don't want to sound negative, but we gotta fix this stuff. Good team. They're not playing like a good. Their offense is not playing like a good team. They're not. They're a little off. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We went out there and beat up their line of scrimmage. We sure did, and very happy to say that. All right, it's 17-14. Jags get the ball back. Incompletion to Hunter. Incompletion to Etienne. 5-yard penalty, false start on Hainsey. Interception that gets returned because it was interference. Brian Thomas Jr. on the tackle. Yeah, he's afraid. Did you see that? Yeah, I mean, there was a 23-yard return. You see who made the tackle? It was Brian Thomas. Did he give up? No. He's scared, timid? I don't know. Didn't seem like it to me. But there was that brought it back. 18-yard run by Etienne right after. Great play by Etienne. Great blocking. Great execution. Just phenomenal. Then a 5-yard run off tackle for Etienne. Then a penalty on Tim Patrick for illegal motion. Here we go again. We're driving. 3rd and 7. Incomplete pass to Parker Washington. Got a punt. So you're on the road, right? The second half starts. You don't do shit. They go down and score. It's 17-14. They get the ball back. And you're sitting there going, oh, man, come on, man. You gotta put the dagger in them. Put the dagger in them. You're letting them hang around. You can't let teams hang around. What happens next play? That's right. Pass to Jennings gets intercepted by Devin Lloyd again. How about that, man? Devin Lloyd. I'm so happy for that guy. He's a cool dude. I've only talked to him a couple times. Very brief, but a very humble, cool guy. I haven't seen him out in public, but at Jag stuff. And, man, he's a baller. I've been saying for a while, he can rush and he can stop the run. He's showing in the right system, in the right way of using his athletic ability and what he brings to the table. He's doing it in the pass game as well. That guy is doing a great job. You better maintain. You got to retain him, James. You got to. You pay him. Pay him. Pay him and Trayvon if he can. Just do it. Get it done, man. This defense could be really good for a while. These guys are young. Devin's young. Still young, man. He's in his prime. All right, so there we go. We get the ball back. Nice job by Devin Lloyd. 7-yard run for Etienne to the San Francisco 21. Holding penalty on 85 on Strange after a 4-yard Etienne run. Then an incomplete to Hunter. A pass to Hunter who fumbles. That's the LeQuint fumble I'm talking about. That saved us. That could have been bad. Because we get 3 points out of it. It would have been 17-14, momentum their way, they get the ball. Because when they get the ball, they don't do shit. But forget that logic. It doesn't matter. You got to finish. Nonetheless, we recover, and Cam Little kicks a field goal. Nice job, Cam. 20-14, we are up. Niners' 8th drive. C-Mac, 1-yard run. Lloyd comes up. C-Mac, 0-yard run outside. Here comes Campbell. Here comes Lloyd. Great job. Incomplete pass to Kendall Bourne. Listen, we talk about drops in ours. If he catches that, it might have been 6. It wasn't. He dropped it. Too bad. Because guess what happens? Punt return for a touchdown by Parker Washington. Parker, can't say enough about you either, man. All you do is grind. Each year he's gotten better, has he not? Each year Parker Washington's gotten better. How? Don't give me coaching. Part of it's coaching, but part of it's him putting in the work. Putting in the work, man. He cares. We go for 2. It's no good. Jags up 26-14. Yeah, he was pissed. Trevor was pissed at Parker on that one. Some kind of miscommunication. Didn't look good there, but nonetheless, we're up 26-14. Come on the road. We're not playing that great. We tighten up. We hold them. We get a punt return for a touchdown. We got momentum. 26-14. Absolutely incredible. Niners' 9th drive. 7 plays, 39 yards. Give the ball back on downs. Throw to Robinson for 20 yards. Deep middle, Wingard in the coverage. C-Mac. Oh, yeah. Oh, they lucky he recovered that fumble. That was a great punch out. So Wingard and Aluakin whack him. Aluakin punches the ball out, but it just kind of falls right in his lap. That was pretty impressive. Pretty lucky, to be honest with you. Robinson up the middle, 5 yards. Robinson, 2-yard run. C-Mac gets crushed by Devin Lloyd. A great play for -1, a tackle for loss. And then Purdy, a 4th and 2 at Jags 22. DeMarcus Robinson drops the ball. Turnover on downs. Whatever. I don't care. Turnover on downs. That was huge. That's what I'm talking about. Now, that's good football. right? We go up 26-14, and you stop them. Absolutely fantastic. We give the ball back to our offense. Should they have gone for three? Hindsight, maybe. It doesn't matter. We're up 26-14. Our offense needs what? A drive. This is how you put teams away. You need a drive here. And we don't get it. 3 plays, 8 yards. And we punt. ETN over the right guard for 2 yards. Get him more off tackle. I know you got to go inside sometimes. Get him more off tackle. Short pass is Strange for 7. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. He gets stuffed on a 3rd and 1. So you change backs. They probably think and run. Wouldn't now, hindsight's 20/20, I know. Why not a little play action? Or give my quarterback a chance to do an option. He did it later. And Trev did a great job keeping it. I'd like to see more. He gets stuffed. Look, if they expect it, they're coming for you. It's hard to stop. Do a little play action. They all bite on it. Boom. Or, do a little, whatever you call those, RPOs, where you fake the handoff and keep it. Nonetheless, we end up punting on 4th and 2. 4th and 2. We have to punt. All right. Then we give the ball back to them, deep. But I didn't put notes there. Was that the one I thought he should have gone for? I think so. Right? Because we boom it, and then they start on the 8. So we shouldn't have gone. We weren't midfield. I thought we were close to the midfield on one, but we weren't. Okay, so we end up punting it. They go on an 8-play, 92-yard touchdown. This is what I'm talking about. Got to put them away. Put them away. Put them away. I don't care that you just went 3 and out. I don't care that they went down already. It's 26-14. You're in charge. You're totally in charge here. Pass to C-Mac over the middle, 7 yards. Aluakin on coverage. C-Mac for 2 yards over the right guard. 3rd and 1, 29-yard passes. They just went to C-Mac, basically. Antonio Johnson on the coverage. B-Rob, 5-yard run. Incomplete pass to Sky Moore, and then a 17-yard completion to the tight end, Bourne, on 3rd and 5. Guys, come on. Got to be on that. Can't let that happen. Then 11-yard pass to Juszczyk, Lloyd and Aluakin on that one, and then a 21-yard touchdown pass to Tongs. Now, that's the one I got to go back and see. I want to look at that one. But you let them right back in. It's 26-21, man. You got to look again. We're 3 and 1. We're in the lead. It's great. But let's use these games to really enhance what we could do down the road. Because guess what? You go to playoff team, they're not making these mistakes. They're not letting you back. It's not happening. They're going to put you away. You got to learn to put people away, in my opinion. So they go down and they score. So here we go. It's 26-21. And we got the ball. Unnecessary roughness on San Francisco on the kickoff. This is where I question the call. Okay. 1st and 10, our own 44. We started our 40. There's 7:41 to play. What do you need to do now? You need to run. We do, but we get a holding call at a really bad time. So let's see. We get a pass to Brian Thomas Jr., 9 yards. 18 up the middle for 0. 3rd and 1. QB sneak. How about it? He's 6'6". I love it. Let's see more. Let's see more. Let's see more. He can do it. Give that kid more. 1st and 10. ETN off the right guard. Great blocking, great vision for 11 yards. Then another 11-yarder off the right side. It's perfect, but there's holding on ETN. Listen, you got to let go. You can hold for a second. You just can't hold while he's right there. You just got to let go. Not letting go. That's going to hurt us. Hopefully not down the road. We learn from it. Deep pass to Parker Washington on 1st and 15 at the San Fran 40. Misses him. Tootin, 2nd and 15. Left guard for 4 to the 36. It's 3rd and 11, and he dumps it to Strange. Trevor does for a 7-yard gain. I got to look at that one too. I want to see if there's anybody open. I get it. You only got to kick a field goal there. I get that, and maybe that's the whole thing. We're just going to kick a field goal, and we go up by 8. That means they got to score a touchdown. I'm okay with this. Score a touchdown plus the 2-point conversion. You know how hard that is to do? I know they did it earlier, but it's very hard to do. Very, very hard to do. Let's see. So now it's 4th and 4 on a San Fran 29. I guess analytics don't say go for it. It's okay. But then a missed field goal. Snap was fine. So was the hold. So I don't know. Hopefully they can get that better. Hopefully they can figure that out. But Cam Little don't miss, but he's missed lately. You know how it is. Kicker's got to make kicks. And maybe he should stay off Twitter, too, with his little, cute, little jabs here and there. Focus on that leg swing, maybe. I don't know. All right, we're up 26-21. They got a shot. And then here comes. Just play the violin. It's a swan song. It's an epic ending. It's a fairy tale. It's storybook. Because on first and 10, after they get to the 50-yard line, what does Eric Armstead do? Yeah. Welcome home. Welcome home. Back to where you belong, or back to where you started. Great job. Strip sack. That saved the day. Huge job. That's poetic justice, if you want to call it. You know what I mean? Fantastic. Fantastic, Eric. Great job. There's a great rush. And we get the ball back. That was kind of weird that Trevor didn't run out of bounds. Good call. That was that one where he pulled and went. Doesn't get out of bounds. 3rd and 5. No, he goes out of bounds. What am I thinking? He goes out of bounds. He shouldn't have gone out of bounds. Then 3rd and 5. Great play call. He's wide open. And great job by Hunter Long getting down. Basically, game over on 3 kneel downs. Jags win 26-21. Then the chirping begins. I love it. Hey, man, you know what? Listen, I don't know why. This whole, we were trying to give him a compliment. I don't know if I believe that. I think that's the head coach backing up his guy. And I'd be surprised. I'd like to know if Shanahan ripped him a little bit, Robert Saleh, in private. Like, yo, man, you gave them, whether you meant to or not. What did you get out of saying that? What did you get out of saying that? What, that you got sour grapes because Liam got the job instead of you? Huh? What would that serve? What purpose would that serve by giving the Jaguars that stuff? Oh, they legally tamper or they legally steal sign. What? Why even say it? It was stupid. It was really stupid. But I love the fact that our coach took the high road until when? Until after the game. Now, he had to back it up by what? By winning. That's right. And he better thank his punt returner for that. And he better thank his defense for making plays when it mattered. And they got to get better. Both sides got to get better, guys. You got to put these teams away. I'm very happy they're 3-1. I think it's fantastic. Monday Night Football is going to rock. The city of Jacksonville is going to go crazy. We're going to have such a good time on Helmets and Heels and everything else that I'm doing. It's horse's mouth catching up right here. No doubt about it. And we're going to continue on. Oh, you didn't hear what he said. All right, so, I thought everybody heard what he said. All right, so I'll say it because, I can say it on here. So they go by each other, and it looks like Saleh is trying to shake his hand, and Liam goes right by him. And then something is said, and Liam turns around and says, "Keep my name out of your bumping mouth. Keep my name out of your mouth." And Saleh's like, "I will bump your world up." So it was a little tense. Got Walker Little holding, got Hainsey on. Grown men fighting over football. Who doesn't love that shit? You know what I'm saying? Let's let them go at it. Won't let either one get hurt too bad, but let's let them go at it. But I loved it. No, listen. It's just sticking up for his team. It's just taking no shit from nobody. Like a good masshole would, right? Massachusetts. Listen, I like it. I like it a lot. And I like our coach. I've been saying that a lot. He's my kind of guy. And Campanile, you're doing a phenomenal job. All coordinators were great yesterday. Play calling was good. Execution not as so much. We got to get better, guys. We got to get better. If we're going to be a Super Bowl team. No, I didn't say that. If we're going to be a playoff contender and maybe control our destiny, we've got to put these teams away. So we got a week. Hey, look, today's going to be a great day. They're going to learn. They're going to learn from it. They're going to celebrate. Then they got their week, and then they got Monday Night Football. Kansas City Chiefs coming to town. Come on. Monday Night Football. You think Taylor Swift will be here? We need a rock. Let's get Fred Durst here. Can we get Fred Durst on our side? What do you think about that? Fred Durst should be our guy, and let them have Taylor Swift. It's good. And then we'll be like, take them to the Matthews Bridge, beat their ass. Yeah. I love Limp Bizkit, no doubt about it. We'll break stuff, we'll do all types, we'll get the nookie later. It'll all be good, man. It'll all be good. Bring Fred Durst to the owner's suite. Let the cameras get on him. All right. That's going to do it for me, man. Appreciate all the love and support out there. Go Jags. I'm sweating up a storm. I'll probably jump in this pool. I do this stroke called the polar bear. Maybe one day I'll put it on video. But it's like how a polar bear swims, and it just jacks up your whole upper body. So it's like a little workout. You get a little cardio in it, too. But a beautiful outdoors here, outdoor pool. You can cook out here. You can do so many things out here. At the Castillo Real Resort Hotel, the Patel family does it again. Jalaram Hotels, they own a lot of hotels. So Renaissance in St. Augustine, they own the Bayfront, the Hilton Bayfront. They just redid the whole foyer lobby. It's absolutely beautiful. Check out jalaram.com or jalaramhotels.com, JALARAM hotels.com for all their portfolio, including that Castillo Real Resort Hotel. It's beautiful. I'm coming back. I am coming back to St. Augustine Beach. All right, peace and love out there to all of you. Have a great week. Have a great day. Happy Victory Monday. We're all excited. We're all happy when our Jaguars win. Until next time, stay safe and be cool out there, man. We'll see you right here. I'm catching up with Tommy Mac. Brought to you by my friends at Team Tommy Mac. I can't forget them, man. And I didn't do final stats. What am I doing? I'm going to change it up. Yes, I am. I'm going to go right to final stats. Brought to you by Team Tommy Mac. Check them all out at TommyMac.net. You know I love them. They're always there for you when they are called upon, when needed. Flooring, getting out of jail, food, place to stay, anything, man. You get in trouble, you need an attorney. You need some insurance, Allstate Insurance, Rick O'Connor's Allstate Insurance. You need some protection by Baracus. You need some commercial real estate advice. It's Newmark Phoenix Realty Group. You need some financing advice, Freedom Financing. You got to get rid of some junk, construction debris. J-Dog, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, all of them. Morgan & Morgan, Code Ninjas for Technology School. They're absolutely great. Check them all out at TommyMac.net. All right, final team stats. I'm sorry, I should have done this. I already gave you yards per carry. Yards per attempt, 5.6 for Trevor. It's dink and dunk. He's just got to hit some more. But it's okay. By the way, you know what works? I knew it would work. That quick out to BTJ. Nobody can stop it if you're on rhythm. And he throws it in that outside shoulder. I'm telling you, it's absolutely perfect. Great job there. But got to get down the field a little bit better. 67% completion, though. We'll take it. Great job, Trevor, in that regard. For Purdy, 8.1 yards per attempt at 57.8% completion. So down the field, but he missed some, too. He missed some. Third down, not good for us. 4 of 14. Not good on offense. It's not good. Got to be better. For them, 8 of 13. That's not good for our defense. You got to get off the field on third down. They were 8 of 13 conversion. We had 1 of 1 on fourth down. We had 0 of 1. This is probably the biggest right here. Well, no, the next three are. No sacks, no QB hits for our O-line. 0. Are you kidding me? That's incredible. I know they didn't have Bosa. I don't care. They still got good talent up there. They're out there. And then we had 1 sack and 3 QB hits on their QB. Like to see more. Like to see more from our defense. But we'll take it. 2 picks from our D. Great job. They had 0, and we were +4 in the turnover ratio. How about that? That's how you win ball games, even when you don't play your best on one side of the ball or the other. All right, this time that's going to do it for me. Peace and love to all you out there. Thanks so much. Way to go, Jags. Keep it rocking. We'll see you next time right here on Catching Up with Tommy Mac. Have a great day. Hey, Tom McManus here with the Catching Up with Tommy Mac podcast on the 1010XL podcast platform. Catch it on the 1010XL app. Catch it on 1010XL.com. You can also catch it on the 1010XL Jaguars channel on YouTube. Hey, man, it's always straight from the heart, straight from the gut, all ball, all Jags, all NFL coming your way each and every week, twice a week on Catching Up with Tommy Mac. We'll see you there.